Man City are champions. Stevie G lets a 2-0 slip from his hands once again. Oddly familiar. Spurs clinch top 4. God. And Arsenal United qualify for the best European competition to exist, Europa League. You heard it here first. It's never been in doubt. Champions League is just a gimmick, it's just a money grab. Europa is where the real competitions that you heard. Just making sure everybody's aware about that. The relegation battle came to an exciting end. Burnley finally go down. I think it's time for celebration. We will no longer be facing Atletico Madrid style Premier League football, which is probably the most aggravating football to watch. Leeds, the American dream, stay in top flight. A little applause for the American. A little applause for the American.
Soccer.
You have to give him. Come on. We have to give credit to where it's due. The American got Leeds to stay in top flight football in the Premier League. And I'm your host. My name is Eric.
Nico Nick.
Diego Statro.
Josue. Die.
And behind the camera today,
hella frustrated Marco.
frustrated. It's okay. It's okay.
We thought that there were some spirits speaking to us.
Bro, that shit was funny though. You got
I honestly, I'm gonna be straight up. I got a little freaked out because I believe in that. So
No, yeah,
you know
fair.
what? As soon as there was some interference, I'm like, yo, play it backwards, slow it down, reverse it, whatever you want. Stop. No, stop.
Diego, thanks for being here with us. We really appreciate you being here, and I'm excited to get your points of view.
Yes, I wore black to mark the end of United's death this season. So it's a remembrance of a shit season. So that's why I wore black.
I'm really excited to get into the overall gradings at this point now, but I will definitely touch on that very, very soon. Before all that, we do want to apologize for not being as consistent towards the end of the season, but at least for myself, I came out of the under the rock, out of my depression moments where, I mean, look, I'm sorry, I'm not depressed. We qualified for Europa. I should be very happy because that is the best competition, so I'll take that back. But we are back. We are back, and we are going to wrap up the season for you guys, get into Champions League prediction this weekend, and a lot to go over. So if you guys are ready, I got a quick question for you guys, kind of get the gears rolling, grinding a little bit.
Yeah, let's do it. We
you
can hit the whistle and
I asked you
get
this
it going.
2 days ago on Xbox, but I'm going to ask these guys just because I'm really curious. I want to see their childhood thoughts come alive right now.
So you want me to stay quiet?
No, you can give your response as well. But my question to you guys is, what's your favorite feel-good movie?
I like that.
And it can be porn. Just making it clear.
Marco said, "Oh,
I know it shouldn't.
I know that makes you feel good,
Can
but
I start?
yeah,
Can I
sure.
start? Adam Sandler. I think it's Big Daddy.
Daddy, okay.
Big Daddy.
We're just
Love
talking
that
about
movie.
Yeah. Classic.
damn, a feel good movie." I'm gonna put it to Toy Story. It brings me back to like straight up childhood days. I had a lot of Toy Story themed toys when I was younger, and it's one of those movies that I know that I can just like sit back, or like my rule of thumb is if it's on TV, I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna let it rock.
Can I add one more?
I'm gonna watch it. Yeah.
Born in East LA.
Yes. Nice.
Not a lot of people have watched it, but who has, I can tell you, it's fucking hilarious. Definitely watch it.
Yeah, when
I don't think I've ever seen it.
So, is a feel good movie? Do you have to watch it more than once?
No, it's whatever. When you think about like something that makes you feel good and like a movie that's like, oh, that brings you back to that time.
It's
What
kind of like
movie?
a comfort movie.
Yeah.
It could be from your childhood. It could be something more recent, whatever that really impacted you.
That you don't. If you see it,
If
on
you
TV,
want, it could be
you
about
can see
Liverpool's
it.
documentary winning the fucking Premier League or some shit. Whatever. That makes you feel good.
Insidious 2. Sign up.
Okay.
Damn.
No, I don't-
Somebody gets a therapist for this guy. You gotta get him.
A therapist, more like an exorcist.
Huh?
I don't know. I feel like it has to be like some Disney shit. I'll give it Cars.
Nice.
Okay.
Classic right there.
Ciao.
Cars is nice. Cars is a dope movie.
Are you gonna stick with the one that we said 2 days ago? Or are you gonna give a different one?
I don't remember what I
You
said.
said Big Daddy as well.
Well, no, you asked me like what's a good old movie to watch.
Like feel good movie.
Yeah, I didn't answer to that feel good movie.
What would it be?
To be quite honest, it would be Aristocats. A
Wow.
Disney movie.
I would not have expected
The only
that.
the only reason why is because like my family and I, along with my 3 younger sisters, that would be the first movie we watch on road trips. Either to South Carolina, Canada. It just brings back memories of those road trips.
Nice.
So that's the reason why. Aristocats, Lion King, and Toy Story.
Awesome. Well, look, I'm happy that we got to, get those childhood thoughts and memories out right now and get those good memories going. But I'm going to give you another memory right now, okay? I'll blow the whistle first for kickoff. And the first memory I'm going to give you that you're going to remember for the rest of your life is the first trophy that's going to be handed out on the Benchwarmers podcast. Are you ready?
Let's go.
This is a big memory. This is a big memory for everybody listening and watching.
Two
This
first
memory's
trophies.
going to last you forever. Just like those road trips going down to South Carolina. You can remember the very first time you got a trophy on Benchwarmers FC TV.
Well, technically it's 2 trophies.
Well, he's going to get the first one.
Oh, he's getting the first one.
He's getting
That's
the first
correct.
That's not fair. Like, I started this shit late.
No, we all started actually at the same exact time.
Yeah.
And whenever none of us get the predictions, we actually didn't count that week. So we are on track with the final results. Now, Marco, do you have the updated results?
Yeah, Gat actually had to send it out for us.
Oh, Gat did it.
yeah,
No.
that's why I said
Nah.
rigged right
Oh,
after.
he
Nah,
demands-
it's rigged.
Josue demands a recount.
I demand a recount.
Damn.
I demand
That's it.
I demand Diego to do it. Okay.
I have no idea.
I have it here in front of me.
Man's having a vacation in Bermuda. and
So
all that.
I propose, as fun as this is, I propose if we continue doing it next season,
Okay.
it should be more like instead of like it will continue to be the trophy, but it's more like a belt. Every month,
yes.
it would be 4 weeks. The winner, the loser or winner of the 4 weeks gets the toilet. Has to keep it by them throughout every recording.
All right, cool. The championship belt. The
Yeah,
WWE belt.
something like that.
So that way we could have a competition for whoever holds the belt the longest throughout the season. That'd be nice.
Let me know when, Marco. All right, cool. All right, so now that we have the updates, are we starting off from last place? Yeah, let's go from last place up because that's where I got the actually first out my ready to go. So let's go that way. Ready?
All right.
Who is winning? Actually, you know what? I'm sorry. Go from
First to last, no?
First, last. Do you want me to go third, second,
just fucking do it.
last place, and then first place, and then we go to last place?
well, I have a last place ready on my phone already. That's the thing.
Do you want to do first, last place immediately then?
I fucking
Yeah,
last
do
place
it.
immediately, yeah. So for last place, all right, go on, Marco, update us.
And in for rewind.
Yeah.
And in last place with 36 points, Josue Hernandez. Please, Nick. Give him the toilet trophy. Pass it along, Nick.
Nick,
Diego, or you, Diego, can you please give him the
Nick, if you could please pick up the toilet trophy and hand it over to me. It's right there to you.
fucking hate that ass, bro.
Never mind.
There's no engraving on this because this is probably going to exchange hands throughout the season for next season. But I guess you are
in this one, you are the winner,
I guess
or in this
you're
case,
the-
the loser.
You know what? It's also
the
an honor.
recipient of the toilet trophy.
You know what?
It's also an honor for you guys qualifying for Champions League because that's what we'll be playing next season.
Yes, the toilet trophy.
You know what?
You are the biggest loser.
It's the weakest link.
Yeah,
No, you-
Biggest show because
no,
biggest
you-
loser.
Biggest loser.
Yeah, I know that, but they don't say you are the biggest loser.
But we're saying you're the biggest
Oh,
loser.
okay.
You know what? I'm gonna hold this trophy with so much pride. I'm gonna put it on this jersey. Actually, you know what? On top of these two.
Oh wow, what a coincidence!
Okay. Now keep it there. You want me to keep it right here? That's
I
where it's
mean-
gonna be.
I also
Wow.
sit there,
All
so
right.
I'll move it next
I'm-
time.
The only reason why I'm keeping it on top of this one is because for Champions League final this week. But once that's over, it's gonna switch over right over here.
Oh,
That's gonna
wow.
be the
Okay,
new
okay,
press
okay.
right there.
Oh wow,
Well, Marco's your sister, so I'll
I
just...
know. I'll just move it.
Yeah.
them's fighting words.
I'll end up putting it over there. By
You're gonna
myself.
forget.
All right, so Marco, continue updating us, please.
Yeah,
right.
the next place is.
All right, in fourth place with 38 points, Gat.
Wait, so what was the gap between?
2 points.
Damn.
I want to recount. I
Yeah,
want to.
yeah, that sounds.
If
that
Gat
sounds hella
counted,
rigged.
if Gat counted, I want to fucking
That
recount.
sounds
That
suspicious.
sounds really
All right.
rigged.
We need to get
I'll-
a board here
yeah.
just to kind of keep track of it so we
Yeah.
can all...
Why do you-
Oh,
visually
we
see.
why
should
do-
get the whiteboard that we have in the
Don't talk about that whiteboard. He'll kill us.
Why do you think the man's in Bermuda? Because he
Hiding-
knows he
he's
lost.
hiding for the
You know he
results.
lost.
Damn, this is
Damn,
sounding
crazy.
very... This sounds very
I wouldn't be
fixed, guys.
surprised. But anyway. And in third place with 43 points, Marco.
All right, Marco.
Cruz. All right.
I'm not clapping to
Yeah,
any of y'all.
fuck you. And in first place, so that means that the second place was the runner-up. And in first place with 52 points, Eric
Wow.
Estrada.
Look,
Wow.
I may get a lot of shit wrong, but my predictions are on point at least.
Wow.
I'm still waiting to win my bet.
So that means that
Yes,
Nick
yes,
Reels is second place with 46 points.
I want to celebrate. This is probably the only trophy I've ever gotten on my own. So I want to celebrate this. Woo! Leave it right here. Actually, no. So do I? Ugh. Right here. Definitely not there.
Put it by Spain, where it's gonna basically
right here.
represents the only trophy they've ever
Oh yeah,
won.
right there between U.S. and Guate. Nice.
That works. All right. Well, look, Predictatron is done for this season. I enjoyed that. Next season, we're definitely gonna get at least everybody on the bench involved, and we're gonna have something that visually represented that way. There's no, suspicion of fixed results here. But yes, yeah, ready to actually talk about some football now.
Yeah, man. This weekend.
I'll give you guys the option. You want to go with the relegation battle first, or do you want to go with the championship run first?
Champion.
Champions.
The champion, Manchester City. What looked like was going to be the impossible quickly became impossible. And Stevie G, again, let it slip away for Liverpool. That must suck for him. Not only once, but twice did he cause Liverpool to not win a title. Manchester City winning it 3-2. What, 3 goals in what, 6
minutes.
Holy shit, Nick! I kind of want to get your reaction first. What was going through your mind? And I know, just by the prior conversation, you're obviously a very superstitious person, but you had to be like going insane at the moment.
Were you watching the City game?
Yeah, I was watching at Edgar's house, and
Okay.
he had the City game on the side, but it's behind like live, so like when Aston Villa or City would score, it'd, like show up on the actual TV screen where we were watching the Liverpool game, and like it just show the fans or whatever. So we couldn't even like celebrate the goals because it was behind.
Damn.
So we kind of celebrated only when the fans would celebrate.
Right.
And there was that rumor at the end, but
Damn.
Steven Gerrard, you are not a Liverpool legend in my eyes anymore.
Wow. Wow.
Shame. Great player, but not a legend anymore. Yeah. So
Sounds salty.
yeah, Aston Villa,
They had one job.
they had one. Nah, they had one job. They bottled a 2-0 lead. Gerrard took Coutinho off. I don't know why. Not sure. Have absolutely no idea. But on the actual reactions from myself, the first goal that was Matty Cash, I didn't celebrate it that much. No,
Still 1-0.
it's still 1-0.
Him taking off Coutinho is him recreating his slip.
Yeah.
It could be, yeah. Quicker.
When Coutinho scored, I didn't celebrate it that much. I kind of just like, oh my god, this could actually happen. The Liverpool score was 1-1 at the time, and then so whenever City concede, I don't celebrate. Whenever City score, I fucking go ape shit. I don't know why.
Did you celebrate for them?
No, like when Aston Villa scored, I didn't go crazy, but when City scored, I went like I got so mad.
Oh, he's saying like the opposite.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
I could see that. Just like Norwich, I was expecting them to lose, but if when Spurs scored, I was angry. I was like, fuck.
You got plastered, bro.
Yeah. But no, I mean, how were Edgar's and Eddie's reaction at the time? Because you guys were obviously in your little clap cave, in your little,
The den.
yeah, whatever you want to call it.
I wouldn't say crazy. Oh, it did become very frantic when Villa did go 2-0 up and Liverpool were trying to get a win.
Yeah.
Was
the
it
winner.
dead silence in there like for a moment? Was it like this?
Nah, we were all standing up though.
Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to picture the energy.
We're
in
all
that room at
standing
the
up.
moment.
And then it's kind of very vague now, but we were all standing up. I just remember Firmino having one of the worst cameos I've ever seen. I say remember because this is only like fucking 4 days ago. One of the worst cameos I've ever seen. I don't think I've ever called him names like that ever.
Wow.
Damn.
I didn't call him names. I was like, oh my god, this guy's like so shit.
Yeah, just getting it, like cutting into him.
Yeah. But I wouldn't say it was like we were going crazy because I don't know. I was very surprised that City turned it around. When Villa went 2-0 up, I thought it was over. I thought it was just like, all right, focus on the Liverpool game. I thought that game was over. I thought the scriptwriters already scripted it out. Coutinho scored 2-0 up. That was it. You know
That's
what I mean?
perfect, bro.
I
That was the
wasn't
headlines.
worried about the City game. I thought, all right, that game is over. Like, cause you don't come back 2-0 down. I get 1-0 down is like, perfect, but 2-0 down, you don't come back from that.
And how much time was on the clock yet already? Like
So
15
it was
minutes. I
like
think?
15 minutes left until
Yeah, it was the
90.
75th minute that they were up 2-0 still.
So yeah, the overall energy in the room, I got pretty heated when Gundogan scored. When Roger scored, I knew they were gonna come back. Momentum is in the air. They were just bound to come back. There's too much. Roger equalized it like a minute and a half later after Gundogan scored the header. They had 13 minutes left until the 90 plus added time to get a third. They were just gonna come back. The amount of us sustained pressure they're gonna cause, but yeah, I was kind of heated. Not heated after. I was kind of just mad because like they're 2-0 up. Like
What could have been?
it was what could have been, but it's just like they were just 2-0 up. And Adegaard was like, "Oh yeah, but it's City." Like, no, they're 2-0 up with 15 minutes to go. Like, you don't bottle 2-0. Like, you can like, all right, 2-0 lead is a crazy lead. What they just lead in the
Yeah, the most
game, right?
dangerous league, yeah.
And still, whatever. City were up 2-0 on aggregate against Bernabeu away, but still, like you're 2-0 up. Like, I don't understand.
He saw.
I don't
I
understand.
mean, 2-0 is
My
the
man
most
saw
dangerous
red.
score.
That's what I just said.
My man saw
Yeah.
red that day, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy to hear
Well,
it from that perspective.
Well, at least you know how United fans felt that.
Wow.
But
that's
I mean, so
something.
yeah,
Wow.
Diego, how did you feel? Like, I mean,
I was
Obviously,
shameless.
we
I was
know-
shameless. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
straight up. I was shameless. Like I don't mean to cut you off, but like just straight up, shamelessly, just hoping that City would put it away. And
City
so,
United, bro.
and then like
what'd you say?
A City United.
yeah. The 2-0, I think that was like that was such a troll way for everybody because like I'm pretty sure it wasn't just like United fans, like it was probably anybody else that didn't want Liverpool to go on to win the quad
Yeah.
because they knew it would mean the quad. I think winning the separate point, I think winning the Premier League would have given them everything they needed to take on the Saturday final
Yeah.
and just completely smash it. But I was like, damn, 2-0. Like, I couldn't believe it. At first, I was slightly salty because I had Matty Cash fantasy side point, and I took him out, and he scored. And I was like, all right, whatever. And then they scored the 2. I was like, the same. Like, that's why I understand exactly what Nico's saying. It's like, okay, it's Villa, but you're 2-0 up versus a team that usually gets really frantic about it. Yes, they can score whenever. Yes, they can score a lot. But they looked in control. And the fact that they had enough control to put 2 goals into them and not concede up until that minute, I was like, damn, that's
What
it.
was that stat this season that whenever City would go 1-0 down, they wouldn't come back? Or something like that?
Yes.
They were 2-0 down.
Yeah, they were 2-0 down.
They were plus a goal. So I was just like, yeah,
Correct.
when Coutinho made it 2, I was like, yeah, that's over. It's over. It's just
Spoke
bouncing.
too soon.
Where would you guys rank this as a championship Sunday finale?
A deadline day finale? I think it's pretty up there.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty. At least I'm gonna have that recency bias because obviously I wasn't actively watching like early 90s, but at least the ones that I've been able to witness myself, I would say it's within the top. I would put it in the top 5 because it was exciting to see the 2-way fight.
Yeah.
It was exciting because it hit up until that late point in the game, and I was like, damn, I can't believe this, yo! Like
Just a few more minutes, it would have been
City
another.
really shit the bed. I couldn't
Yeah.
believe it. And then like you had Grealish talking smack at the parade, like, "Oh, I'm so glad you were taking off Bernardo Silva because you were just completely off it."
Almiron catching strays.
Yes.
Crazy. Respect Almiron, man. 1 goal in like 70 games, but anyway.
He's like, yeah, yeah, poor Almiron. Yeah, who did he say that to?
Bernardo Silva.
Oh yes. In the
Bernardo Silva.
same thing. He's like, yeah, because you're completely off it. Anyway, I was honestly, I was like, damn. I was in disbelief. I was like, it's really gonna go down like this. And the worst part, it was like you said, scripted. Stevie G, Coutinho putting the winner. It's over. But
Before the game, I thought it was a little bit too scripted of the narrative to happen. Like everyone was talking about Steven Gerrard and Phil Coutinho. It's almost too much talking. It's almost. I thought it was the.
think it felt too obvious.
Yeah, it was too obvious. That's the exact same thing I said to Edgar. I was like, all right, if Coutinho is on the team but not Gerrard is managing, it's a little more like subtle. Like Coutinho could win the league, but like Steven Gerrard is managing. He's never won the Premier League title with Liverpool, so it was almost like boom. But it was actually happening, which
It
I didn't
was.
expect. So
It was obvious, but it happened.
yeah.
Yeah.
But nah, but deserved title for City. More goals scored. I think same amount of goals conceded. More expected points.
What's your guys' reaction to Klopp winning the Manager of the Season award? After I don't think he won a single Manager of the Month award.
No.
Right.
So
I read something about, it's not an original thought, but I read something about where, like, a lot of people were saying it should have gone to Pep, but then it's like, okay, it wouldn't be Manager of the Season. It would just be the
Winner.
award for the manager of the team that won the Premier League
Yeah.
for the season.
yeah.
And I think that was a valid point. I personally would have probably considered other coaches, like the ones near the bottom that did things. The Newcastle, the Jesse Marsh wasn't there for long, but if he was there longer and he still got that result, I would probably put him in there. But still, I think it goes both ways. I know I'm not picking a side here, but I understand that. Like, okay, he didn't win recognition for a single month, but then he also did. He got like 92 points. He scored an incredible amount of goals, the goal difference, all this other stuff. So I think it's manageable.
I think my take is probably it should probably go to the whoever won the league. If not, some underdog manager really came over and defeated the odds. For example, David Moyes last season was very close to getting. He got West Ham Europa, was very close to getting Champions League.
Mm-hmm.
So I think last season, I don't know if Moyes got it or not, but I think Pep got it. I think Moyes probably deserved that. And then for this season, there wasn't like some crazy underdog. Probably the closest one was probably Eddie Howe in Newcastle.
For Newcastle, yeah.
But I wouldn't consider it some crazy underdog stuff. So I'll just say, all right, just give it to whoever won the league. So
No,
yeah,
I just
probably
say
Pep deserves
I just
it.
say whoever got more of the Manager of the Month award, just rank it up right there. Whoever was at the
But
top.
that makes logically more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my take.
Would that be the switch that you would do?
I would probably, I'd agree with you on that, saying whoever has the most.
So who got the
I think
most?
it was between Pep and I know I thought they got 2. Pep, I think got 3,
I mean, the Conte yet.
maybe 2 or 1.
I don't think he got any.
No?
He didn't?
No, I don't think so. I can't lie. I wouldn't go with that. Whoever gets the most Premier League Manager of the month.
Yeah,
Because
Well, that just it's kind of like your overall grade. I look at it towards the end of the year.
if Arteta would have got one more, would you really put him as manager of the
Did
season?
anybody have him top 5 going into the season?
No, but he's not. He's just
Did
not,
anybody,
man.
let
He
me answer
wouldn't
my
be
question.
manager.
Answer my question.
Tied-
Answer my
if he got-
question.
if he tied
Answer
Pep.
my question. Did anybody have him going to top 5 in the beginning of the season?
Top 5 managers?
No, did anybody have him going to
five
top 5 in the league?
positions.
I don't remember.
No, nobody did. So improvement, yes. Can I imagine much? I wouldn't say so, but that's why he didn't get the most.
So if he got one more, he would have equaled.
if he would have
Pep to
gotten
make it
more
third.
than Pep, then I think that would have represented the overall season. We wouldn't have had those hiccups. Kind of like those months that he didn't get it, we had those hiccups. We lost. If he would have won the first 3 games on the bounce, we would have been in first place. He might have got it that in the beginning, and we would have been in Champions League and even having this conversation. But because the inconsistencies, that's why he didn't get it as often. I mean, not saying he would have, but
No, Conte didn't get any.
didn't.
No, but Guardiola got 2.
He got 2.
Yeah.
He
Mikel
got 3.
Arteta got 2. Jurgen Klopp, that was last season. He got none. Yeah.
That's interesting, man.
So then,
Moyes, Bruno Lage, Hodgson, Conte got 1. It looks like
if it was like
Rafa, Dean
if it was
Smith.
between Pep and Arteta like that,
I mean,
because
I'd
they
still
both
give it
got
to
2, then I should then give it to the league winner,
I'll give
which is
Pep on
Pep.
that point, yeah.
But rival fans should absolutely adore Pep and love Pep, especially Liverpool haters. Everyone who hates Liverpool should absolutely love Pep. I'll tell you why.
100%. He's the only reason why Liverpool haven't gotten the quad yet.
18-19, we rented Liverpool from winning a Premier League, Champions League double, and an invincible season. Off of 1 loss away at the Etihad. John Stones was 9 millimeters away.
Thank you,
Pep. 19-20 season. Well, it's not the biggest part, but he had a part to play in Liverpool not becoming Centurions. He beat Liverpool 4-0 at the Etihad. I think Sterling scored twice. Phil Foden and forgot who else. 2021 didn't really have anything. This season he prevented a quadruple. So everyone who hates Liverpool, you should absolutely adore Pep and pray to him every single morning and night.
So I think what Nick is trying to say, we should all get a statue of Pep inside of our stadiums.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I'm actually for that. Like I told you guys in the game, the Man City game, I'm freaking out right now. I'm nervous. I was genuinely nervous. I just wouldn't be able to bear the thought of hearing Agar with buying all his quadruple gear. Because trust me, he still wears his Champions League gear. It's all about six. It's all about six, baby. Oh my God, it's unbearable because he wears it and he's like, read it. Read it. Read it. It's like it's in your face. I'm like, oh God, imagine a quad. That would be even worse.
I
man.
can't imagine the quad actually.
Which I'm glad that did not happen. But look, Man City have won yet again. You can't really blame Liverpool. They did everything they could, but 1 point behind, 60, I think, positive goal differential for them. Anybody else would kill for that season. So Liverpool, hats off to you guys for having an incredible season. Man City were just 1 point better,
1 point better.
which is kind of crazy to think about. But let's bring it to relegation real quick because Burnley go down. Burnley with Watford and Norwich. Are we going to see Norwich again next season?
Yeah.
I think so. Yes.
No.
I am gonna say, and I did want to say this before, we're never gonna see Burnley in the Prem ever again in our lifetimes.
You think so?
I'm gonna make that bet right now. I'm gonna look dumb as hell when they come back up next season, but I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that right now because I don't. I'm looking forward to what Eric said. A season Burnley-less. Like no low block, 8 players inside of their own 18, just completely, and then the fact that they still had the added damage factor that they could go on the other end, get a corner, and then smack one in.
Mm-hmm.
It's over. You
like
lose
Burnley.
1-0 to Burnley, which is precisely what happened to. I think I read a stat about that. That Conte had lost. Yes, Conte had lost 1 match since he was appointed,
Didn't Burnley get
and that was to Burnley.
more wins
No, we
against
lost
top
to Brighton.
6 than like?
Oh
Liverpool
yeah,
or something
sorry,
like that?
2 matches.
Yeah, I think so.
Liverpool got more wins against top 6 than Liverpool.
Oh yes. Burnley got more
Burnley.
wins.
What did I say? What did I say?
You said Liverpool and then Liverpool again.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yes, Burnley got
But
more
they're out.
wins.
They're done. They're done.
It's
So
over. It's great.
So- we had to go down, but Leeds staying up, man. The celebrations were awesome. But Rafinha in the stands was something to see. He's probably going to Barcelona.
Is
though.
Rafinha leaving?
I think he will.
Yes.
I think
Yes?
he will.
I think
yeah.
so,
No
yeah.
way.
5 mil. Barcelona to Billy Leeds.
55?
Yeah.
He'll move
No.
from Barca.
What about Calvin Phillips? I think those are the only 2 players. that are
Calvin
probably
Phillips,
worth-
I think he'll leave too. And actually, I think he's on the transfer list for Ten Hag, like to pick up.
There's no way. He could be on a list. He could be on 15 lists.
He's very linked to United, but
Problem is
Leeds
with him
roots.
is that he's too injury prone.
He would never, bro.
Yeah.
And like I respect that. I read a quote apparently that he was like, I would never consider going to United because of the fans or whatever. Yeah, I respect that.
I could see him going to Tottenham. Good
I
move.
could see that too. But they already have Højbjerg.
Well, Højbjerg is also
He's a partner.
considering of leaving.
He's
Calvin
leaving?
Phillips is
Like,
better than
well,
Højbjerg.
Good, get out.
Newcastle
keep
made a.
him.
I think I read something 2 weeks ago. Newcastle made an approach for Højbjerg, and he's like willing to leave.
Well, money.
No, I saw a
Calvin Phillips
table.
is better than Højbjerg.
I saw a table. It was ranking prime midfielders for like interceptions or something like that, and Højbjerg was like top 5. It was nuts. It was a table that involved Declan Rice and Rodri and stuff like that. I forgot where
Rodri
I saw
had the
it.
most duels won, and he plays in the
Yes.
most possession side in the world. Crazy center defensive midfielder. Crazy.
But anyway, back to Leeds. Rafinha, Calvin Phillips. Still, I think it's great. I want to say this. I think it's great that they stayed up, utilizing someone like Joe Gelhardt.
He's been crazy.
He's good. I like him.
It was nuts. And the thing is that Joe Gelhardt has always been there. He's been there all season. And then I would love to credit that to Jesse Marsh to being like, you know what, kid, get in there, play your ass off. And he was responsible for getting that 1 goal, that late goal, and setting it up.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
great.
But it's good to see Jesse Marsh keeping that team in the first division. Burnley, Watford, Norwich do go down. And that's a relegation battle. Who we see Fulham coming up next season. Who's
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth coming
And
up.
this Sunday it is between Huddersfield and Nottingham Forest for the final spot.
And I love your amazing staff.
What was
Arsenal
the
always
Nottingham
have issues
stat?
against Nottingham Forest.
Can you-
Always.
That-
Can you please say
from
for
the
listeners?
time I started watching the Premier League and
Yeah.
FA Cup, which happened in 2009,
Uh-huh.
I've
FA Cup.
seen.
It happened twice. Relax.
It doesn't matter, FA Cup, whatever, Carabao
Twice.
Cup.
I'm
It
telling
could
you.
even
it
be a
literally
friendly.
happened Twice.
Yeah,
I'm telling
yeah.
you, it's happened twice.
I've seen Nottingham Forest beating Arsenal twice.
Because they always give Arsenal
Always struggle. Apparently.
They
Arsenal
do.
always struggle
They
against
do.
Nottingham.
Oh my god, man. Whatever, man. But yeah, we'll see what happens. When was that game?
Sunday, I think.
That's Sunday.
This Sunday.
I like watching championship playoff, the final.
Yeah.
Those
Remember
games
that
are
one
nuts.
2 years ago? for the COVID season last season. It was between Fulham and Brentford, and then there was a Raya from Brentford.
Right.
That
Which
weird
is
ass.
actually he's actually really good now. He fucking he had the weird
He
ass.
looked weird that game. Like he dove like 10 seconds late. It looked like he was on a lag or something like that. But yeah, he actually looks really solid this season. So
I forgot who shared that. There's a video. There's a meme out now. It's a video of like this little kid. They're like on like a turf pitch, and he's like practicing goalie. He's in between two cones. It's not a goal because he's so small. He's like, all right, here. And then they're like, I don't know if it's his dad or his coach behind him, like hyping him up, like, all right, you got this. And then you see the kid just go, oof, throws himself, and the ball rolls past him like at 2 miles per hour, and it like crosses the
I
line.
sent that to you.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. That
The
shit
little
was so
boy, right?
funny. Yeah, the little boy. It was
Oh,
like
man.
that. It's crazy.
So, look, I'm gonna give you guys the option here. We want to grade our teams in the top 6 in general, how they did overall throughout the season.
Mhm.
But I also want to get your players of the season and your toilet bowls of the season as well. So, how would you guys want to approach this?
I think we'll keep it like that.
Yeah,
Club
in that
grade,
order.
keep it simple. Club grade, and then best player, and then toilet player.
So let's keep it started off with the way everything happened. Man City,
I'll give him A minus.
A minus. Okay,
Yeah.
I agree.
A minus as well.
Agreed.
A minus.
Mhm.
That's fair.
Best
That's a
player.
fair one.
Like they
That's fair.
could have kept the A, but they let Liverpool
Get those
get
domestic
those
trophies.
points for that.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
Like
Fair.
that 14-point gap. They like
Yeah.
it was.
And then
It wasn't really a 14-point gap though. Liverpool had 2 games in hand.
True. But
That's true.
I guess
So was it,
the number was. And then
8
even though it's not prem related, you would. I feel like if they were in this final this weekend, I think that would
I'll
probably.
ask you
Of course.
this. I'll ask you this. If you're a Man City fan, would you swap your season with Liverpool's?
Swap your season with Liverpool's.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hard not to.
they're getting EFL and FA,
And then
And then-
Champions League final.
and then maybe Champions League final.
Yeah.
I was thinking that the other day. I think I would as well. But either way, Premier League is fine.
Yeah.
Best player though, it's tricky because obviously KDB second half of the season
Correct.
crazy, but first half I don't know. I think I gave it to De Bruyne though.
Yeah. That's
I think I probably gave it to De Bruyne
Uh,
or
I saw Marco cross his arms like
Rodri. Honestly,
he don't
I
agree.
agree with you on that one. It will be between De Bruyne and Rodri. Rodri has been phenomenal in the midfield, defensively and attacking too. So, it's yeah.
We'll go KD Buns. Marco, you have something to say?
No, I was gonna give my 2 cents on the rating for Man City.
What'd you change it to?
I haven't changed it. I was gonna give them A++.
A plus
Oh,
plus.
damn.
Hell yeah, bro. You know
Damn.
why?
Extra credit.
Biggest troll in the world. They let Liverpool this close. Give them hope. They allow Aston Villa to score 2 goals on them,
Mm,
and they take it all away.
that's true.
Biggest troll.
All right, Marco,
So,
A
A++.
plus plus for the troll job.
Fair. That's
For the
fair.
troll job.
All right. Well, look. Let's go to Liverpool. Overall rating for the season?
yeah, I go A minus as well.
I actually would probably I'd say the same because they got the trophies. So
I'm gonna give him an A.
an A.
An A. Yeah.
An A minus.
I'm gonna give him an A. Player Marco.
Hey,
A. Player of the season.
Probably go Allison.
Yeah. I was actually heading that route, man. His one-on-one saves this season have literally kept you guys in the title race.
The Golden Glove.
The Golden Glove, yeah, on top of that too. Mm-hmm.
Golden Glove. It's such a shame that Ederson has to share. Alisson has to share a Golden Glove with Ederson.
that's
Brazilian
Completely
compatriot right there.
different stratospheres of goalkeepers.
Ooh,
Damn.
I agree.
interesting. Interesting.
I agree. I'll forever take Allison over Edison.
Same. Liverpool. I'll have to go with Salah. I mean, getting the goals, pretty good number of assists. I think was it 17?
13.
13?
Yes, 13.
17 was too much.
Was that fourth player to have top goal scored and top assists for the season? Fourth player
Yeah.
in Prem history, something like that. The same player to have both.
So I know it was Henri.
And then
And
I
then
believe
Kane
it
last
was
season.
yes.
I think it might be third. I don't know if Henri did it twice,
Mm-mm.
but
It was 4 different.
I do know Salah is it's like some stat where no, it's the same stat, but it said it's across top 5 leagues. I think he's amongst the likes of Messi, who has like 3.
Oh, wow.
Kane, and then some other guys. I think it's like a group of five players.
Well, yeah, my pick would be Salah as a player of the season for Liverpool.
We didn't do toilet player for City.
Honestly, I didn't really have one. Maybe Ederson,
Nah,
but even he was like not even that bad. It's kind of hard to give him a toilet when they win the league.
Honestly, I'd give it to Edison.
Yeah, because I'm trying to actually. Can you? Only reason I could give to Ederson is did he fuck up in Champions League? Against Real Madrid?
no.
But with that clearance, that fell short.
Oh yeah, he did have a
yeah,
clearance that fell short.
Yeah. I mean, that's all. Other than that, I can't really. Maybe Stones.
Nah,
No,
no,
Laporte,
Stones-
that's what-
Stones
sorry,
did pretty
Laporte,
well.
Laporte.
No
No.
way.
I'm just thinking about Champions League because in the league you can't really knock him for anything.
still say Edison.
Ederson.
Still say Edison.
Yeah,
No Grealish shots.
I was
No?
gonna say Grealish. I was gonna say Grealish, but I mean, like he didn't start any
He's a flop.
game.
He's a flop, bro.
He
100
is a
mil.
flop.
He didn't do shit
I mean, but he barely started any games.
because he didn't deserve to start. Pep plays players who deserve to start. That means he didn't put enough effort.
You
to
could
start.
argue that
Oh,
this season because
okay.
Foden started almost all the games this season.
You don't spend 100 million on a player to leave him on the bench.
That's true.
Well, toilet player for Liverpool, Nick.
That's a tough one because I think every single player in the squad has actually contributed. Adrian, Kelleher, Minamino, Origi. But if I had to choose one,
For semantics, who contributed the least?
yeah. I'm trying to go through defenders. I'll probably go Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Oh, wow.
He's still
I'll
there?
probably go him.
He's still there?
Yeah.
He played.
Yeah.
I didn't. I didn't even know he played.
Yeah, I'd agree. I thought you were gonna give it to like a Curtis Jones or Harvey Elliott or something like that.
Nah.
No, Harvey Elliott got injured.
No. Curtis Jones, no. Definitely Ox, though. Definitely Ox. He's been very disappointing in 2022. Getting subbed off against Nottingham Forest, Norwich at home.
I'd
Yeah.
probably go with Curtis Jones because
Curtis
Ox, like we know what to expect of him. He sucks. He's injured, never plays.
Well,
I don't know who to pick.
can we get to Chelsea, please? I want to give my toilet player.
Okay.
I second that.
All right, so yeah, I mean third place Chelsea. Player of the season.
Reece James, without a doubt.
I saw his stat. I think he had almost as much goal contributions as Trent, with like a quarter of the games played.
Yeah, let's look at the underlying stats.
I'll probably go with Rudiger. I'm not gonna lie.
I can see a Rudiger shout.
He was pretty.
Oh, can we throw guys for back? What do you mean by that?
Chances created, big chances created,
Mm-hmm.
playmaking. And I also saw his stat. Obviously, people will see Trent cross a lot. Reece James actually statistically crosses 0.1 more than Trent Alexander-Arnold per 90. So it's interesting.
I thought Diego was a striker.
But per 90 is much better to use because Reece James is obviously injured for half of the season. So
That's also true. So wouldn't
On both sides of the ball?
those numbers be bolstered up a little bit
for Reece James,
since he played less? If it's
That's
a per 90
what's
stat?
impressive. The fact that he played a quarter of the games and almost had as much as Trent. What if he was healthy?
If you look at it like that, yes. If you split up on the per 90, someone was making an
Where's the
argument for
Kingdoms?
Vardy's goals per 90 being like super high, and it's because he played.
X amount of games.
Gross
Small sample
He's
size.
a per 90
Correct.
man. Fraud, but
Well, what
Yeah,
about
I would
on both
agree.
sides of the
I would
ball?
agree. Reece James best player. I agree with that. That's fine. I think Rudiger is a fair shout if you want to go that route.
Yeah, I'm going Rudiger.
Okay, toilet trophy, Lukaku. Thank God. Oh my God, please,
Lukaku, 100%.
please,
That was a complete upset. I mean, I have to agree with you.
Please.
I had him golden boot
Lukaku.
and
My
everything.
God.
Nah, no golden boot.
And no, I had him in the beginning.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, he'll never get golden boot ever in the Premier League again. Or I don't think he has ever have. I don't think we gave a grade for Chelsea actually.
No, we didn't because I wanted to
He
get
was so
straight into
eager
the
to get
toilet
his
trophy.
Lukaku
Because
slander in.
I had a friendly bet with Josh Howard at the beginning of the season where he told me, and I have the receipts. I'm sorry, Josh Howard. I know you weren't here. I was expecting you to be here, which is why I was prepared for this. But
It has the transcripts. It's all in the transcripts.
yeah, he was saying that Lukaku was going to be golden boot. He was going to score at least 20 goals, and he was going to outscore Ronaldo.
Look, Josh Howard, I will represent you in this case. Objection hearsay. I've been watching a lot of the Giant Depp Amber Heard trial. just
Oh,
in
yes,
case.
yes, Yeah, you have to say either sustained or overruled, Marco. So what is it?
Overruled.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
that's what's up. Yeah, Lukaku, toilet player. Okay, overall grade, Nick?
C plus.
I was gonna give them a B minus. So I say the same. I think they faltered around at the end of the season and they made it more difficult than it should have been.
I give it B minus.
Yeah, solid B. Solid B. Champions League comfortably in there, but they really did kind of fall off towards the end of the season, made it kind of challenging for themselves.
Same.
I was really excited. I thought they were gonna drop out of the top 4, and I was so hoping for my prediction, which made me look like a dumbass.
Oh no, your prediction. You had them out.
I had them out. I was looking
Wait,
forward to that.
this is our for beginning of the season predictions?
No.
Towards the end, the first time Diego came back.
Yeah,
we did our
towards the
predictions.
end that we did like the top 4.
Yeah,
And stuff.
I had Arsenal in 3rd and Chelsea in 4th.
So yeah,
All right,
number 4.
Spurs.
Grade?
I'm gonna give Spurs a B. No, I'll give them B plus. I think that's a little harsh. I'll give them B plus.
I'll give, from Spurs fan perspective, I'll give them a B plus. I mean, if they kept Nuno and their season would have been done and they would have gotten an F. But the comeback that they had with Conte and their new signings, Kulusevski and Bentancur, B plus.
I'm gonna give them a C just because
Damn, I can't imagine what you're gonna give Arsenal.
probably even worse than that. But I'm going by the season, not recency like you are. The whole season we literally were saying win loss, win loss, win loss, win loss. So if that's a B,
Right.
that's pretty crazy to me. I'm gonna give them a C for getting Champions League for clinching it, but that season performance was not good.
It wasn't their best, but
Non-Conte tax.
True.
Non-Conte
I am looking at it from the Conte lens. I am. I honestly am.
I mean, Conte came in November, so it's more time.
I'm look.
Actually, you know what? Still B plus.
If fourth place is a B plus for you, that's pretty crazy.
I'm giving it a B
for
plus
Spurs
because,
season?
like, to be honest, I thought we were going
You
to
sound
finish
like a
in
Spurs
10th.
fan right now.
I thought we were gonna
you sound
finish in
a Spurs
10th.
fan.
I thought he was gonna bring up the fact that they had 3 different managers, but they still ended up in 4th
For this season, we only had
for
2.
this season.
Diego, you're not helping our case right now. Just letting you know.
Yeah, I know. Listen, that's why we're black, baby. I'm here attending the funeral.
Well,
So we're
what grade
black.
will you give, Nick?
I would say B or B plus.
Thank you.
I just think
Nico's a
This-
Spurs fan.
low key.
Oh,
I think
wow.
I might be. I enjoy a lot of the players.
What?
I think I might be. I think I might be a Spurs fan.
Oh Jesus!
I can't wait. Champions League next season. I know Antonio Conte's European record is terrible,
He's
but,
gonna get knocked out in the first round.
but I think I might be.
Can't wait to see that.
You guys know how much of a Harry Kane fan
You
I
are,
am.
yeah.
But
Yeah. Okay.
I think in January, what was it? They lost 3 games in a row. Was it Burnley and then someone else and then someone else?
Lost to
Someone else.
I know they lost 3 games in a row, and I was like, yeah, Tottenham's no go for top 4. But I think ever since then, Kulusevski and Bentancur, I think the overall project leading into next season from like probably like mid February to on, where it's just everything was like perfect, at least in my opinion.
What grade will you give,
Just-
Marco?
I'll stick to the C's.
C's? Which one?
Typical Arsenal.
C.
Just a C. All right. Best player.
So wait, so C,
I-
getting top 4 is not a C.
No, I'm not saying. Look, that's recency bias. You're looking at it from the recent run of games.
Mhm.
Look, I'm talking about the season overall performance. It wasn't a smooth sailing. I'm giving them a C because they could have comfortably been in the top 4,
Mm, okay.
top 3, way above Chelsea.
Nah, they have some
Hmm.
shit players.
I think.
Bro,
I think
they're
based
li-
off last season, they weren't expected to even make it to top 4. That's
How
all.
many points were they behind Chelsea? I think 2 points, 3 points behind Chelsea.
2.
And
2 points.
That moment of the season where you guys were win loss, win loss, win loss, win loss. Like, are we just forgetting about that? That never happened.
I mean, that's why I would give it. I wouldn't give it anything more than like a B.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with C,
3
but
points.
that's the reason why. Because like I would have expected you guys to win those games. I'm actually giving you guys credit. So the fact that you're like, oh no, I was like, I know you represent the trophy in front of you, but I'm trying to give you credit right now,
Wow.
saying that I think you guys could have done better, should have done better.
All right.
No, I agree. We should have done better, but it's still B plus.
And I mean, yeah, for a Spurs fan, that makes sense because you guys don't win anything. So that is a trophy for you guys. That makes sense. I get that. I mean, sorry, Audi Cup. I forgot about that. That makes a lot of sense.
Your
Fight
best.
back.
The best player is it unanimous, son?
Youngman's son.
Harry Kane.
Harry Kane. Yo, this guy said Harry Kane. Yeah,
This year is definitely Son. This year was definitely Son.
Harry Kane prop is all time high.
I mean, I
right?
kind of can't overlook Kulusevski either because as soon as he
Well-
did come into the side, your Champions League hopes look just skyrocketed. But
Kulusevski
Son-
definitely helped a lot.
Son is just a
A
beast.
lot.
But you're not top 4 without him.
No.
Correct,
Correct.
because Kulusevski also allowed Conte to use his fucking rinse and repeat win back play, and he had Doherty almost doing as well as he was when he was peak Wolves, and then he had Sessegnon contributing on the other
Mhm.
flank as well, and then to have Kulusevski to plug in the rest of the attacking gap, I think it just made Conte's effort that much easier.
Yeah.
But for the toilet player, Betancourt maybe, although it's not
No.
his fault because he wasn't there that
He
longest.
stepped up. He stepped
Nah.
up when he got like 3
I
games in.
will have to.
Davison Sanchez,
Davison
even though that
Sanchez.
hurts.
Yeah.
Sanchez.
It hurts.
No, I'm gonna go Emerson.
He's a compatriot,
Oh,
but
Nah, not Emerson.
I think it's going to go Sanchez. Though.
Not even Reguilon. It would have to be Sanchez or Dyer.
Sanchez barely played.
Nah, I respect that.
I could barely respect.
this guy is
him,
a
though.
Spurs fan.
He
Jesus.
is, bro. Low-key.
Great ball playing center back.
I mean, now he
Great
is,
ball
but
player.
before he was like so bad.
I would
Like
probably,
it took him a while for him to like understand Conte's way of playing to actually sit back.
I'd probably give it to Royale though.
Nah,
He
Royal.
posts, he posts his own comps.
So
Yeah, yeah, you saw
The
that.
Liverpool game.
Yeah,
All right. Arsenal.
Arsenal.
F.
I'm going C minus.
I will give him a C.
Man.
C minus because we dropped it. Heavy.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be respectful. I'm actually gonna give him a C plus.
You're too nice, Dyer. You're too
I
nice.
agree.
A C plus.
You're too nice.
I mean, like it's such a young team. You literally got rid of a lot of like star players, or bench some star players, Lacazette, Aubameyang. In the beginning of the season, they were in what 20th?
Well, we lost
Yeah.
the first 3 games. We were last place.
That's
We
nice.
were relegation already.
Yeah. So like from there on, I honestly thought Arsenal were gonna have a really bad season, but Arteta getting the young guys, he picked it up. So I'll give him a C plus respectfully. I mean, they could have closed it out. To be quite honest,
Yeah, so I'm giving
at
C
the
minus.
end they could have
because-
finished 4th.
1 game could have made a difference for us.
But you didn't.
That's I'm C minus. I'm saying C minus.
Yeah, I'd agree. I'd agree with a C. I'd agree with a C or C minus.
But there's clear progression. at least
Yes.
In my opinion. That's why I gave it a C plus.
C plus, yeah.
So I gave it a
Marco?
C+.
D plus.
D plus.
You're the optimistic one out of like you, me, and Dimitri.
Yes, I know.
I love how you gave Spurs a higher grade.
Alright, so
That's why I'm like. Wait,
so D
This
plus.
is the difference.
Hold on.
B plus. We were so good.
D plus why, Marco?
Difference the difference. There was I think it was 18 games time that all we had was 1 game a week. Once we were out of the trophies.
Oh, right. Okay.
The goal was
Fair,
4th
fair.
place, and we couldn't accomplish that.
That
We
hurt.
had nothing but Premier League.
It's the hope that kills you.
Fair.
Yes, I mean I'm like you said I'm the hopeful one. I'm the one that keeps I'm the one that keeps the spirits up and stuff like that. But at the same time, I am going to be critical when it needs to be.
Alright.
And for me, D plus is as close as I can get to give him one score because it did suck knowing that we only had 1 game a week.
What about who's your best player since you're speaking already?
I'll definitely have to give it to Odegaard. I think that to me, he's one of the better ones that showed a lot and showed a lot in leadership too because he wasn't brought in to be the captain.
Okay.
But he took the role.
Sure.
And when nobody was there, he and in a way kind of tried to put the team on his back. And again, they're all young, so the leader should have been someone older. And there was no. So I mean, in that just for that, I'll give it to Odegaard.
Nice. What you got? Saka. Nick?
Yeah, I agree.
Also?
Saka.
I like Saka, but my first thought was Ramsdale because he caught a lot of flack at the beginning of the
Dude,
season.
he looks sketchy.
I
towards
know he
the end.
did, but I think for what it's worth, and because of the team he had in front of him, I think he did a good enough effort for him to be talked about the way he was talked about after getting that whole like all relegated keeper mockery whatever.
Yeah.
It's gonna be worse. He's still got what was it? I think 13 clean sheets, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like that sounds about right.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, no, I could definitely see
I can
that.
see
It's just
Saka,
like the end of the season. I mean, Mark can tell you, like, there was parts where we were like,
What is
oh,
he doing?
oh shit, he's gonna be nervous right now.
Yeah.
Kind of like the early Alisson days whenever you got the ball, like sometimes your heart beat in your chest. Like, in his early days, that's the kind of felt with Ramsdale towards the end of the season. But he definitely had a overall great. I think
Toilet
good
player?
season. Toilet player.
I'll give it to Obama again.
Ooh.
Aubameyang. It's not even there anymore.
I'm gonna give it to
Exactly. That's why he left to go.
No, you gotta
and
give it
win
up-
something.
Get
And
it
he
someone
did
who's been there, who's still there.
Yeah, who's still there?
Pepe.
Pepe. Yeah.
Pepe?
He's the one that the
He's
big
a
money
fringe
move,
player.
everything, and this season he didn't do shit.
Yeah, he just never became the player
Wolves
that.
game at home.
Huh?
Wolves game at home.
He's the kind of player that you throw in when you just gotta like throw the kitchen sink at it and just hope to get something.
When you have to go all out, might
He's
as well
the
throw him
player.
in there.
But if you're like
Mhm.
up 1-0, no, keep him away with 10 football plays. Don't send him back to fucking Ivory Coast. Like don't bring him.
Jesus.
But yeah,
I think that's consensus, Pepe.
Pepe.
Yeah, I forgot about Pepe. I was gonna say
I
Cedric
did too.
Suarez, but then I think it's Pepe now.
I'm surprised you guys didn't put Tavares in there.
because
I think he
early
had, like,
his
2
early
goals.
his first 3 games, people were saying drop Tierney, put start Tavares.
Never.
I
In my
remember-
eyes.
The first 3 games, I was like, oh,
Never in my-
I mean, I remember that, but then also that's just 3 games. There's the other 35.
that's why Pepe he never.
Yeah.
convinced.
At least the other guy tried. As much as I hated seeing him on
Yeah.
the field,
Yeah,
at least he was given the chance because he, quote unquote, deserved it or
Yeah,
we
right,
needed
right.
somebody. But Pepe never
Yeah.
looked
thing
like he wanted
with
it.
Tavares, you knew what you were gonna get from him. You know he's not gonna put in the defensive shift that Tierney would do, but he is gonna attack and he's gonna
Mhm.
fucking
And he's gonna
shank every ball. But he will attack. So we kind of expected that. But Pepe, there was always that like, oh, you see the moments, like you could be good. It just
It's
And it
just
doesn't
not
go
there.
anywhere.
it's just not there. It's just that's kind of like
Yeah.
that's how it was with Pepe. So that's that's that. But let's bring it to the reason why you wear your black today.
That's the reason why we're black.
Manchester United overall rating.
F's in the chat, boys. I'm gonna be straight. I'm hurt. F's in the chat. And it's not even like, oh, go easy on United or go easy. Nah, bro. F's in the chat. I like you guys saw the Cavani clip when he's flipping off the Palace fans coming off the bro. That's me, bro. That's me to this season, to this team, to the fucking egos, the rumors, and like, yeah, okay, they could be targeted and they drive clicks or whatever, but it was a total fucking shit show. Total shit show. I'm gonna give them an F because I'm not interested in at least picking out the positives. And there were, like little Fred in the mix.
That's it.
Nick was talking about McTominay being key, and then that didn't fucking happen in his fucking match notes and shit.
I'm gonna give him a W.
I have
What?
no fucking.
Withdrawal.
I didn't even get any credits for this class.
Like didn't get any kind of credit at all.
No credit. Bro.
No credits.
Yeah, I had to give him an F, and that's why we're black because I
Uh,
love this team, but I'm paying my respects.
Well,
for,
look,
for
I
the
think
21-22
I
season.
think we all had United challenging for the title this season.
Yeah, I certainly did.
United had United challenge for
Yeah.
the title this season.
So
Top 4.
just based off that, I'm gonna give it an F too.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
enough.
Or NA for non-applicable.
No.
applicable.
NA, not
I'll be a little nicer and I'll say D minus
You're too kind, Marco. You're too kind.
because of fucking Ronaldo.
Yeah.
But that's
an
alright, well, so-
individual though.
Well, yeah,
look,
both
who's
of
part
them.
of the
But
team?
that's the
But
thing,
as
I
a
asked the
team,
question. I
as-
asked the question. What would Ronaldo? Where would Man United be without Ronaldo?
14th. You said 13th place, right?
13th based off of in the multiverse.
Because of him, I'm giving him D plus. D minus.
all right, so player of the season for United.
Ronaldo.
obviously,
United, I
Ronaldo.
think we could all agree on that.
Ronaldo, agreed.
Who is the toilet trophy winner of the season?
The toilet
Maguire.
for? I think it's
No.
It's kind
unfair.
of hard to say Maguire because it was.
It's unfair because he got dropped and they still kept losing.
He's our
Like,
best
That's
center
true.
back.
come on.
He's our best center back.
Wan-Bissaka.
He didn't even play.
Varane.
But still,
Wan-Bissaka,
60 million.
Varane.
60 million for a right
Oh, I
back.
got one. Alex Telles, he's fucking shit.
Alex Telles?
He's oh my god.
He's not it.
Did he give 2 assists or like a couple assists?
I think
Yeah,
this
one
is-
assist to Ronaldo against Atalanta at home.
That
Ronaldo
was-
wanted to make it 3-2.
I
That's
don't
about
know.
it.
I got one in my mind.
he had
but-
that long range goal, Champions League.
Villarreal, too.
I was gonna say this is like the complete opposite of like having a team full of good players.
Yeah, it
and it's
could-
like having a team full of bad players.
it
Who do you
could-
pick?
To be honest, it could go to Rashford too.
I was going
Wan-Bissaka,
was
Cavani.
No, Cavani is just injured. He's old. Poor guy.
Vacations to Uruguay.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, middle fingers
that-
up.
I
that-
mean-
that's just me putting hate on Gat right now because it's
Wha-
rigged. It's
wha-
still fucking rigged.
I'm
Yeah.
between Rashford and Maguire, to be honest with you. Do you
I
guys
get a
think?
Rashford.
And look, I know this is a little sidebar. But Marco, do we have time to quick
Do
little
it.
sidebar?
Yeah.
Just real quick. I saw the English team get called up and everything.
Oh yes.
Maguire, deserved call up or not? You see Jared Bowen getting in there, deservingly so. Had a phenomenal breakout season for himself. Can't say the same about the other one.
He has to go because he fits. That's
He-
the system that Southgate uses, and he's not gonna break. If it ain't broke, he's not gonna mess around with it. So I think he has to have that important piece. At least if he goes 3 back. On the deserved, I mean, you have a point, but
If it doesn't work out, wouldn't it be kind of egg on his face, on all our faces?
it could be.
Players who show shining confidence, it's kind of a big risk to start them in a World Cup.
He'll be fine.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, the World Cup is still 6 months away.
Damn,
I
half
mean,
a year.
I mean,
so close.
it's not confirmed that Maguire will be one of the starting center
True.
backs.
He is,
True.
bro. He is.
Because, we'll see. I mean, man could possibly tear a ligament. Let's hope not.
Oh,
but
man.
Wow.
Man's just win.
Wow.
Not even for his style of play, but just man, racing.
Wow.
Shit just
Not
ruined his
even like
career
he
right
missed
there.
the plane or there's a scheduling conflict.
Missed
That
the
just
bus.
ended
torn
his
ligament.
career, bro. That's
Wow.
crazy.
You know what? Okay.
Oh, look. Let us know what you guys think about the call-ups, about the Nations League, about the World Cup coming up soon. Who's your favorite? Who's your dark horse? All that good stuff. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty, which is this weekend. Nick and Edgar and Eddie are going to watch it far from us because they don't want to ruin their juju. I don't blame you guys. You got to follow your ritual. You got to do what you got to do. But Champions League final,
Lame ass ritual.
Real Madrid versus Liverpool. It's like a rivalry match. That's not really a rivalry match. It's more like a Salah versus Real Madrid situation right here. It'd be better if Ramos was there. It wouldn't make it that much
Yeah.
better.
That'd be nice.
Oh, he'll be there, just not on the field.
Yeah.
He'll be in the stands.
Yeah, I mean, they're in Paris, so they'll be chilling with Mbappe in the sidelines. But let's talk about that game real quick, guys. Nick, I'll see you for last, but Diego, I'm gonna go with you first because I feel like you like Real Madrid, but you're not a Real Madrid fan per se.
As long as they inflict damage on Barcelona, whoever it is, it's fine. It's fine with me. I'm going to be shamelessly rooting for Real Madrid to not allow Liverpool to get another Champions League title because that's their right now with them having it's all about six. All right, okay, but it's their bread and butter, and they know that it's a tournament that they have credibility in, a lot of credibility in. So if Real Madrid can stop that, it could have been any other team. It could have been City in there. It doesn't matter. Shamelessly rooting for the other team, whoever it is. Sorry, I have to do it.
I'd do the same thing if it was United Madrid.
Nick, are you so is this thing that you can the cop cave, the fact they're gonna watch it there with Edgar and Eddie, is that the ritual you're keeping because you're hoping that it's gonna be a good result, or are you a little bit nervous that Real Madrid are gonna do Real Madrid things and win the Champions League?
Yeah, are you superstitious or a little stitious?
I think law of averages has Liverpool winning it. I believe in law of averages. If Madrid do win it, I do not believe in law of averages anymore.
He's gonna question everything in life if that happens.
I will. Because Madrid, like the whole thing is Madrid have to lose the final at one point.
Correct.
You just have to lose. Like you have to lose in life in general.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to lose.
You gotta
Like,
take
you
it
have
now.
to taste the feeling of losing.
Or is it that they're always gonna win?
It could be that. It could be Jordan. The other day I was thinking Jordan is 6-0 in the finals.
Yeah.
I mean,
He
they
never
have.
lost. He never
Well,
got to taste
Madrid
losing
have
in the
lost
finals.
two.
Shout out Mourinho. Shout out.
Oh yeah, he
Madrid
won the
as well.
Conference League today.
No, yeah, he did.
All 5.
6. He's won. No, 5.
5 for 5 in European finals. He's won them all.
I think Marco was about to say this, that Madrid have lost 2.
One.
No, 2.
1.
Inter and Benfica.
You lost 3.
No.
Because
Inter,
it's
Benfica, Liverpool.
Liverpool. So
What,
3.
finals?
Yeah.
We've never lost a final.
Champions League
Yes, you have.
finals.
We have?
Yeah. Inter, Benfica, and
I
Liverpool.
don't recall those.
That's
I
the
don't
one
remember
that,
one.
that they don't want to say because it might jinx it.
Oh, you might,
But
you
they
might
had
be
the
right.
counter
You might be
jinx.
right.
Yeah,
No,
but
I
it's
remember looking it up a couple of weeks ago, and Madrid has appeared in 18 finals, lost 3. This is their 18th final, I think.
So they lost 3. Nico's gonna watch it with 3 people. It bounces. Easy money.
They have
The only
they
thing
have
that would-
13 now,
That's
right?
You have to find a
13.
fourth Liverpool fan to watch
17.
it with, so it'll be 4 losses.
This is
Maybe
their
the
this is their 17th final. This is their 17th Champions League final.
Yeah, and their last loss was against Liverpool in Paris.
That was 31 years ago.
Correct.
So
Are
the
we,
final
are
is
we,
in Paris.
are we,
today,
are we
so-
counting that? I mean,
Yeah,
it wasn't even
I-
Champions League at that point.
I'm counting that because it's like
Oh,
the finals
sorry.
in Paris.
No, not 31 years ago. Much longer than that. My math is wrong.
That wasn't even that. it's just-
39.
At that time, there was only like 3 teams in Champions League. I mean, really?
Yeah, 30, wait,
39. It was in 81, right?
81.
81. Yeah,
39.
yeah.
I think at that time, you could pass back to the goal. You could pick it up with his hand still. It's a different game.
No,
It's a different
obviously,
game.
but it's still like it was in Paris. The final was in Paris. And Liverpool won.
Oh, God. This is
That's
one of
what
those
I'm saying.
things. Oh, if this happened at this time, this is going to happen.
Also,
You got to love football, man.
also, every time Real Betis
Yeah,
have
here
won
we
the
go. Here we go.
Have won what?
Copa del Rey, Liverpool have won the Champions League final.
Yeah.
Oh,
Every-
dude.
Every time Liverpool have been the home team, they've won the final.
Like, this is
Then-
the worst part.
then not
Because
all.
if
Nick-
Liverpool
Nick
do
is-
win, he's going to, like, lean into these
That's what I'm
even
saying.
more.
Law of averages suggests, and it's leading towards Liverpool winning.
But then, okay. So what about Murphy's law about something going wrong? What's gonna be the thing that goes wrong? If you had
Oh.
to guess,
law of averages goes. It's about,
goes against it.
If Matip starts, it'll be a deflected goal. Trust.
Oh, wow.
That'll be
Damn.
it. That'll be it.
I'm just laughing.
Bet that on
Like,
FanDuel.
I know exactly what you're saying. Like, so what was it when Spain won? Then the country, I forget. How it was.
2000. No.
Yes.
So
World Cup
it-
curse. Yes.
Yeah, Italy.
Yeah,
Italy got
that's
got cheated out by Republic of Korea, and then Spain. Italy won the next World
Yeah.
Cup in 06, and then Spain won in 2010.
I love those things. 'Cause as a football fan, you really do hold on to those things.
Hell
You're really
yeah, bro.
oh shit, could this happen again? And
Also-
I know exactly
also,
what you're saying. It's just
For
funny.
Madrid, also Ronaldo won the Champions League final in 2016 in Lisbon, in
Yes.
Portugal. Madrid won the 2017 final against Juventus in Cardiff, where Gareth Bale is from.
Right.
I don't know Cardiff. I don't know if where he's from, but obviously he's from Wales. Karim Benzema and France.
Paris.
I don't know if he's from Paris, but
Still from
so,
France.
so there's both sides to it. But on the actual game,
I laugh because I feel like we all do that.
Yeah, hell
In
yeah.
a way, we all
Obviously,
do that.
absolutely.
But it's just so funny because these things they align themselves historically. They happen. It's just it's football. I gotta love it.
I think on Liverpool side, I think Konate probably will start and should start
Mhm.
over Joel Matip. Obviously, just because to deal with Vinicius' pace and recovery pace. I think the one thing that I suggest with Joel Matip is I think we missed his ball playing ability against Tottenham because Madrid don't really high press you when you're trying to build up from the back.
Mhm.
And Matip is better with the ball at his feet than Ibrahima Konate. So I think with those ball carrying into the midfield and line breaking passes, I think Joel Matip can do that. But I think the other side where Konate has kind of up is more than what Joel Matip has to offer, just because Vinicius is going to be crazy in behind. So I think Konate can keep up with Vinicius' pace. That's the reason why I started him. Now there's questions over Thiago whether he's fit. Fabinho will play.
So no NFT midfield.
Huh?
No NFT midfield this time.
I'm genuinely stuck on it because I feel like if it is NFT midfield, I feel like it could get overran. But at the same time, it kind of overran Man City's midfield. And I know that Man City midfield in the FA Cup semifinal at Wembley had Fernandinho starting at DM. But that midfield is like technical security at its highest that Liverpool can put out onto the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I wouldn't be opposed to Henderson starting at right center mid. So I think they'll swap out. So I think if Henderson starts, it'll be 60 minutes, Hendo out, and then Keita in to kind of stick onto Camavinga. And then the opposite, if Keita starts, it'll be Hendo in to kind of stick onto Camavinga.
So are you right now? Nick right now is on the record advocating for Henderson starting this game.
Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to it. And I'll be very surprised if he does not start because
That's wild.
Liverpool captain, English captain, not starting a European Cup final. I'd be very, very surprised. And
Mhm.
obviously the front three should be Diaz, Mane, Salah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I think obviously Madrid will obviously set up for the counter. They'll concede possession. They'll probably play 4-4-2 without the ball. Valverde at right mid. I think Valverde will actually be key if Madrid get a result to deal with Luis Diaz, Thiago, Andrew Robertson left hand side. And obviously Valverde has one of the best staminas and engines in the game right now. He'll play right wing. It'll be like when like Cesc Fabregas played up top for Spain.
Word.
Not because of his goal scoring or forward ability, just because he's a workhorse and can cause
He
like the
can
more
connect.
defensive side
All
and
right.
whatnot.
Cool.
So I think Valverde will start. But I think it'll be. I think if Madrid do win, I think it'll be because the midfield. Because
'Cause
the
they cheated?
midfield, huh?
Because they cheated.
Nah.
Madrid, no.
Nah, no Madrid. Not in this. The only time Madrid was in the final was 2016 when Ramos was offside for his tapping, and obviously Madrid in semifinals against Bayern and Bayern again.
And obviously Madrid at this time.
He's just gonna list every final.
They didn't have Madrid this year, did
Well, look, I think the biggest question for Real Madrid in this case is, was Gareth Bale put into an ice chamber, saved for this very moment?
I'll be surprised if he touches the field.
Another second half sub, like in the last.
Is he
Liverpool
coming out of the
Madrid
hyperbolic
final.
time chamber to put in a shift, or what's up?
I don't know. I think so.
My
think it
man's
happens?
cheesy as hell, bro.
I'll be very surprised if he touches the field.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be.
I'd be
either.
very surprised.
I feel like
I
he-
would be surprised. I'm with Nick.
I wouldn't, just because he's
He's
done it. He's the
done his-
caliber of player to do it.
done it in many finals before.
And I don't know if you saw training for Real Madrid this past week, but he was scoring top bins left and right in the training videos.
I didn't
Maybe
get a
they
chance
were
to see
saving
it.
all his juice, his one game a year for Real Madrid for the Champions League final.
Word.
But Marco, do you feel like Bale will maybe get a sniff of this Champions League final?
No.
I think no.
No, for the
But-
simple reason that he hasn't been with Real Madrid for quite some time now. If you look at the last game of Real Madrid, he was nowhere to be found. If you look when they received the trophy, he was nowhere to be found. Celebration with the fans, nowhere to be found. Even Hazard, who's that absolutely shit the past since the minute he's walked into Real Madrid.
My man was
He was
hamming it
there.
up.
When man was like he deserved it because he had the shit, but the Bale was nowhere to be found. I mean, I'll never take away what Bale has done for Real Madrid, but from there to say that he's going to be playing in the final, I really, really doubt it. I don't even think he'll be called up.
We'll see.
We will see.
Do you have any stitches rituals, Josue, like Nick?
Just wear my Madrid jersey,
Lucky
have my
undies?
Madrid flag, my Madrid scarf, my Madrid chipmunk that I have hanging on the wall.
Do you have
Just-
Madrid socks?
I do not have.
It's
Madrid
over. They're
socks.
losing.
Yeah.
It's over.
I don't. I have a Madrid towel that I wrap it around and.
You need twice the amount of articles of clothing than Liverpool fans watching in the Cop Cave.
And you know for
I
a
have,
fact,
like,
I'm gonna be full kid wanker out in there. We're fucking wearing shin guards and just socks the whole nine, bro.
Nah,
And cleats. And cleats, bro. They've been wearing boots as well.
He's
man.
gonna
And
clean
shower
himself.
caps to look like Fabinho. No?
Oh,
Okay.
Look like Fabinho.
But
I wonder if Camavinga does start. I don't think he
I
will.
don't think you will.
I don't think he will.
He just come into it's probably 60th minute to whether they're down or up. He's probably the reason why they're in the final.
100%.
Obviously Benzema
Yeah.
and Vinicius, but coming
Yeah.
on against Chelsea away home at the Bernabeu, probably the most outstanding performance and of all of them is Man City at home.
Yep.
Mhm.
Obviously came on and completely changed the game, and
Mhm.
Madrid aren't in the final without him. So I
Yeah.
don't think he will start. But
No, so there's gonna be the general three. It's gonna be who's gonna start. My concern is Alaba not being able to play or not
I
being
hope he plays.
fit. So he has to play for us to have a better back four. If he doesn't, and it's a pairing of Militao and Nacho, we're screwed. I'm saying that right now. There is no way in hell that we'll win. To get anywhere near the title, Alaba has to be in the back as a center back.
5'10" Alaba on set pieces.
Marco sounds very nervous right now.
Oh no,
Marco does sound
I've
nervous.
said it since the minute, even before we've gotten to this point. I'm saying if we're going against Liverpool, I'm shitting bricks. I'll be hiding. I'm not gonna be like them. I'm not gonna go watch it by myself. I will.
He said, I'll watch it in front of people.
I'll watch it here. Y'all might see me cry if we don't win, but
Oh, you won like fucking 4.
what?
You won 4 this past decade.
Well, yeah, but so
Need another
all we
one.
want is one more, of course.
Yeah, need another one.
Look, it doesn't matter about the past. It's all about the present.
For real.
Exactly.
Are you against giving a score prediction? Have you guys done score predictions?
I'm
for
trying
this
to give a
Champions
score
League final?
prediction, honestly. I'm
Just
more
real
of a
quick?
neutral here at this point. I'm happy the quad is gone, so I'm good with anything that
You'll be
happens.
going for Madrid.
Low key, I'll definitely go for Madrid just because of Edgar. But other than that, quad is gone. The pressure's off. I'm
Yeah.
happy about that.
Yeah. Marco, are you No,
I'm
no
not
score
gonna. I'm not
prediction?
gonna give it.
I'm gonna
you
give
don't
a
wanna
score
say so?
prediction. I'm gonna give it. Oh God, I just want to see Edgar definitely get pissed off at me. 2-1 Real Madrid. Salah gets injured again.
Wow.
Imagine.
Nick's Stitches to give a score prediction or
Yeah,
what's
I
up?
gave a score for the Carabao Cup final, the FA Cup final. So
Okay.
I'm not gonna predict my team to lose the final.
You can't.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'll go 1-0, 1981 again.
He said
Who will score will be
1981.
it'll be Konate on 5'10", David Alaba on set pieces.
I hope just for entertainment purposes, it's gonna be a 5-goal thriller. I think it's gonna be 3-2. It's not gonna be heroics. I think it's going to be more of like a 3-1, and then Liverpool get a late goal, and then it's not enough.
I'm gonna go 2-1.
I think it will go extra time though. I'm gonna put that in there.
I don't think it'll go extra time. 2-1 Madrid.
2-1 Madrid.
What could make it a better final though is that in 2019, when it was between Liverpool and Tottenham, I think the Premier League ended in like I know it was Mother's Day for sure. I don't know what day it was though, but it was like 2.5 weeks or 3 weeks until the actual.
Yeah, it was
final.
a while. Yes.
So and that final was absolutely terrible. Absolutely no rhythm. And obviously the first minute pen from Mane onto Sissoko had a part to play in that. But I think this final with the Premier League only ending 1 week prior to the actual Champions League final and Madrid playing also as well, I think it'll be a better final than we've seen in the past.
It should be, especially with it's Real Madrid. You know they're gonna make it entertaining, and Liverpool the way they play, it's always entertaining. So that's Champions League predictions. I kind of want to keep it on Real Madrid real quick because I know Diego has to get these jabs in while he can. Mbappe, all this hype of him going to Real Madrid.
I'm glad that we're ending it on Mbappe.
All this excitement. Look, it might have been you that said that you don't believe it until he has that jersey in his hand, which, this proves the case. How do you guys feel about the way everything happened?
He's a fraud. He's a sellout. I'm going to say it right now. And only because of the comments that came out this week where he was like, soccer's not developed in this South America like it is in Europe. Man. And you already have Fabinho. I flipped so hard on Mbappe that I'm agreeing with Fabinho right now. And not just because Liverpool player, blah, blah, blah. I really think there's no other context to take it in other than Mbappe really believes that not just okay, maybe we're a little bit better. Maybe we've, we put more into our systems. Nah, it's like South America, inferior. Europe, the best. That's why you guys don't even compete. What's up? And I was like, you know what? Fuck Mbappe, man. Is
he wrong?
I'm over Mbappe. I'm over Mbappe.
Is Mbappe?
Is he wrong?
Mbappe. No, I'm over him. It's over.
Your Honor, is he wrong?
You're gonna put an objection? Listen, I think. What was it that? Let me remember off the cuff what Fabinho has said. Because he called out Argentina and Brazil. I think he included all types of South American football, and he's like, if these two teams were in a European group, they would probably end up top of the group. Listen, man. He hasn't gone. He also mentioned Bolivia. He hasn't gone to play in the altitude of Bolivia. He hasn't gone to play. I don't know, in the other cauldrons of teams. I would even put Ecuador in there when they feel like showing up. Chile as well.
Sir.
Nah, man.
Is he wrong?
He's wrong. To me, he's wrong.
Nick?
He's not. I'm absolutely not wrong. I applaud killing Mbappe.
That's why.
Obviously, they were little GM.
I don't know. Competition is. He's how old?
22?
23.
He sellout, bro. He took the money.
To comment about South America.
He could have
like
been great.
that?
He could have been great.
Look, I'm not saying his comments are in any way, shape, way, or form nice or respectable, but is he wrong?
He's wrong.
Yeah, I think he's wrong. Not gonna lie.
Marco?
How?
He's wrong.
I'm kind of curious why you guys think he's wrong, but I want to hear what Marco says.
He's wrong. The only reason why is because the European competition all look for that South American football young youth players. They pay for them cheap, bring them over, and because of South Americans, where the in my opinion is the reason why the leagues is where it's at.
So
because they're the ones that bring the madness and the flair and all that stuff to the European.
Don't you think?
competitions.
Why is he wrong?
I think he's wrong twofold. One, because he's comparing the quality of the football of the entire region to be less than, and I think you can fairly imply that by him saying that it's not as developed, meaning that if something is developed, the only place that it's found is in Europe. The the second point, which is an addendum to that, at least the way I see it, it's like, okay, you think that the Germanys, the Frances, the Englands, the Spains are much better. They have a larger pool of teams where the majority of them are probably worse, much worse than the worst team that you could find in CONMEBOL, for example. You're not playing against Luxembourg. You're not playing against San Marino. You're not playing against Latvia. And no disrespect to them, but if he's gonna try to dunk on, oh, South America doesn't have it, I think he's talking from a place where he hasn't experienced
He plays in a farmers league.
where he hasn't experienced, like what I was mentioning before, playing in Bolivia, playing in Chile, playing in I don't know. You could even say in a Maracana, like in a game where Brazil's gonna put all on the line. I just
Bro,
there was
I thought we were talking about his like situation with Madrid.
Well, we were, but we got to talk about like what his
No,
comments
no,
and
he
all
is
that stuff. He's wrong.
The 10 Commonwealth team. I think every single team probably apart from Bolivia, but obviously situation. If the game is being played in Bolivia,
Mhm.
it's up to you. Outside of it, they're gonna smack.
of course, yeah.
But I think the overall Commonwealth team is better than. So every team that's not Argentina and Brazil is better than teams like
Luxembourg.
right, like said. Are we gonna talk about? Talk about his Madrid team?
I mean, what's there to talk about? He fucking went with a challenge.
Next time he goes to Santiago Bernabeu, he's just gonna get.
I hope he gets tomatoes thrown at him and eggs. I hope the bus that he comes in gets eggs. That'd be different.
I wish there was a competition that would like have the best of Europe versus the best.
Well, we do have
Is it there?
we have the finalissimo, yes, which is going to be Argentina versus Italy.
Yeah, people.
World Cup, there is.
Mundialito?
Confederations Cup.
Confederations Cup.
They didn't have one this
Obsolete.
time. They didn't have one this time.
But either way, if it was Europe and South America, like I talked to Diego last night, there's only 2 teams. There'd just be a team full of Argentinians and Brazilians.
I think that's why I kind of like agree with Mbappe because when I think of South American soccer, I really think of only Boca and think of some Brazilian teams, but
Philippines,
they're not. I just didn't
Yeah.
But they can't
No, you're
become
talking
that
about
good
international.
because all they do is
Oh,
grab
national
players.
teams?
They're young, and they bring them to Europe.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, so I
so
still think that
they're not allowing them to develop.
there's more countries in Europe than there is in South America.
I
I thought
understood it as talking about internationally.
I thought he talked about it like at a club level.
That's
Playing,
how I would
International
take
because Fabinho brought up.
Correct, international. Because Fabinho also brought up you have not played in the altitude of Bolivia. International.
Yeah,
He's talking about the international side. The international soccer of the South American teams is not as developed as Europe. You can go freaking chupar pija like the Argentinians.
I'm not saying it's nice. I do.
I still think also he's a sellout, so
He's a sellout.
double fucking Mbappe in the back.
He's a sellout. Definitely.
chill.
Is that it?
I think that's it, right? That's why we're looking up right now.
just to see what his comment was.
Yeah, I could have sworn it's about clubs, but I could have completely
He said, quote,
misinterpreted that.
Argentina and Brazil are not playing top games to qualify for World Cup 2022. So, yes, international. Football is not as developed as it is in Europe, and it comes from watching the last World Cup.
Nah, he can suck, bro.
Damn.
Play that chupar pija, yo. Shout out
Damn.
to Argentinians for that one.
I mean, Argentina haven't been that good though.
Fire. All right, cool, but still.
But that's not historically though. That's just recent.
Exactly. He's trying to dunk.
It comes
on
from watching the last World Cup. That's the one that
that's recency biasm that he's
that's the
talking
one that
about.
France won, right?
Yeah, that's
The one that
that's-
they almost lost to Argentina.
That's
4-3.
recency biasm. Yeah. Okay. I see where these comments are completely kind of like
we're
skewed.
united on this bench again.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
completely misinterpreted that. That's fucked up. But